Everybody is talking about Jaden Daniels and where he landed in the top 100 rankings. Okay. Some people are saying because of his injuries last season and he only played 7 games. Other people are pointing out his statistics. And I think we're asking the wrong question. I think the question that we need to ask is what makes a top 10 quarterback? Because here on Onside Kicking It, we're not going to count passing touchdowns. We're not going to talk about passing yards, and we're not going to talk about QBR. I think what's missing is what separates the great ones from everyone else. Welcome back to Onside Kicking It. I am your host, Lady Erica Lynn. Here on this channel, we don't play it safe. We onside kick it. Listen, today's topic we're talking about what makes a top 10 quarterback. All right. Y'all know I got to give you the graphics. So when you look at this picture, when I look at this picture, I don't just see Jaden Daniels in LA, his hometown. I see a quarterback with wide receivers, tight ends, running backs, and fellow quarterbacks together before training camp even starts, yo. Do you know what that means? That means he is someone who is taking ownership. He is someone who is building chemistry with his teammates. I see someone setting the standard before a single preseason snap has even been played. You heard? And in the video from the workouts, you can hear him telling guys exactly how they are going to do this work. He is reminding them, let's be smart, let's not get anybody hurt. None of that shows up on the stat sheet. None of it. That's why I believe the problem with ranking quarterbacks in these days and time, too many people spend too much time counting numbers, looking at the statistics, looking at QBR, and not enough time on who's making the impact. Because statistics can tell you what a quarterback did. Am I wrong or am I right? Statistics can tell you what a quarterback did, but an impact tells you what happened just because he was in the building, he's on the field. Okay, I got 5 points. Five points, bullet points that makes a top 10 quarterback. 5. I got 5 on it. Hey. Okay, point number 1, we're going to talk about leadership. A top 10 quarterback doesn't wait for the organization to start the chemistry. He creates it. He brings people together like Jaden Daniels did in Los Angeles, bringing all those guys together. John Bates, Rashad White, De'Ami Brown, Van Jefferson, Ben Sinnott, Luke McCaffrey, Sam Hartman. But he builds this leader. He's starting to build his leadership skills. And he builds this before week 1, yo. Because on week 1, we need to have everything on point. Especially since we're going against Philly, right? Leadership is just not measured by passing yards. It's not. It's measured by influence. Point number 2. Okay. Preparation. And I ain't talking about preparation H. Old school, y'all know. Preparation. Championships are not begin in September, okay? They begin in the off season. Every route, every conversation, every workout, every rep, that matters, right? All of those things matter. And that's why it's Jaden, he organized this workout session and getting together with all his teammates in Los Angeles because preparation creates confidence. Confidence creates execution. And we know we need to be executing, not starting right now, not starting yesterday, not starting last month, starting week 1. We need to be executing, definitely against Philly. Number 3. He's raising everyone around him. Okay, around him. I'm sorry. He's raising everyone around him. Elite quarterbacks don't just improve themselves, they elevate everyone else. That means that timing improves. Receivers can they become more confident and comfortable. Communication they get stronger. The offense becomes connected. That's impact, yo. That's what a top 10 quarterback do. And this is what Jaden Daniels doing. He's raising everyone around him. Okay. Next one is I don't really like talking about it. I just recently watched the Netflix quarterback, and it just broke my heart to see Jaden go through what he went through. But we got to have this conversation, the injury conversation. Now I understand why Jaden may be outside the top 10. He only played 7 games, and availability matters, right? But here's my question to y'all. Are we going to rank availability or are we going to rank ability? Because injuries happen to every quarterback. Joe Burrow has dealt with injuries. Dak Prescott has dealt with injuries. Many elite quarterbacks have missed time. The real question is when they are healthy, it's not just talking about Jaden, talking about Joe and Dak. When they are healthy, what kind of quarterback are they? Answer that for me, please. Finally, number 5. I got 5 on it. What great quarterbacks leave behind? What do they leave behind? When elite quarterbacks walk, what up, into that building, they leave more than statistics. They leave confidence, preparation, leadership, belief, because y'all know there are a lot of quarterbacks that you really don't believe in, right? I had said this today on the with Deuce today on the Red Zone in the lab. He was talking about, Jaden Daniels elevating other players like the receivers. And it's not up to him to raise their level. They have to raise their level and have to have the talent and the discipline to do all that. My question is to you, not question, but my statement behind him was, okay, I get what you're saying because that is very true. Receivers have to raise their game in order to play with somebody like Jaden. But when you play with somebody like Jaden who is already confident, who already has prepared, he believes, he has leadership, he has accountability, they change the expectations of the receiver. And the receiver's like, oh, yo, I got to step my game up. I got to do what's necessary in order for me to elevate my game and to make Jaden successful and make him a top 10 quarterback. You know what that is? Once again, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it all day, every day. Not me. It's impact, yo. Impact. So I'm going to leave you with this little nugget, okay? Do I think Jaden Daniels is a top 10 quarterback? Absolutely. Absolutely. Not because of his statistics, not because of what he did in 2024, but because he makes an impact on everybody around him, all his teammates, not just on offense, but on defense as well. He creates confidence, yo, and people believe in him. And maybe, just maybe, we've been measuring quarterbacks wrong all along because statistics will tell you what a quarterback did. Remember I said that in the beginning? Statistics will tell you what a quarterback did, but impact tells you what happened because he was there. That's all I'm saying, yo. Okay, today, here on Onside Kick It, I'm going to give y'all a call to action. This is where you participate, you comment. Keep it clean, though. Keep it clean. What do you think? What makes a top 10 quarterback? Is it the numbers or is it the impact that he has on the football team? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Give me your perspective. I just gave you mine. Y'all know where I stand, and I'm going to stand 10 toes down on my boy JD5. He's a top 10. And eventually, He should be top 5. Well, maybe 6. Give him some time. But eventually, if he stays healthy, like I said, every quarterback gets hurt. If he stays healthy, he could be the actual face of this league. I believe it. I receive it. Jaden Daniels going to receive it too. Anyway, y'all, thank you for joining me today. I hope you had an amazing and awesome day here on Onside Kick It. Look, I can't even stand up. Anyway, kick that subscribe button. Kick yourself down in them comments and keep it clean. Kick that like button. I see y'all in the next one. Peace.